हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू लिखो स्टेनो अकेडमी। दोस्तों, डेली डिक्टेशंस के लिए और आपके डाउट्स के सॉल्यूशंस के लिए इस चैनल को अभी सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन प्रेस करें ताकि आपको चैनल से जुड़ी सभी अपडेट्स रेगुलरली सबसे पहले मिल सके। दोस्तों, आज मैं आपको जीडी बिस्ट वॉल्यूम नंबर 2 से ट्रांसक्रिप्शन नंबर 77 और 78 की डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड करूंगा। ये मॉडल स्पीड डिक्टेशंस वॉल्यूम नंबर 2 जो जीडी बिस्ट की है उसकी आखिरी ट्रांसक्रिप्शन है। इसके बाद मैं दूसरी एक वॉल्यूम स्टार्ट करूंगा जीडी बिस्ट की। 1000 वर्ड्स की डिक्टेशन है और मोर देन 100 इसकी स्पीड होगी। आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूं मैं, बी रेडी फॉर इट। Sir, this particular ministry, which is a remnant of the old ministry, deals with two items. One is export and the other is import. I am extremely surprised that a handbook which is called a report and which has been circulated to all members of parliament as an authentic document of the Ministry of Foreign Trade only goes on to say that it is only meant to tackle the exports and it has nothing to do with the imports. They have totally forgotten about the imports when they say in the second paragraph what the ministry is meant for. I do not know whether it is intentional or it is ignorance on the part of the officials of the ministry who have dealt with this subject. I had the impression that foreign trade included both exports and imports, and if the official who has drafted this report has the impression that the ministry has only to deal with the exports, he is further eroding into the powers of his own minister. I thought the Prime Minister was the only person who could erode into it. I do not know why a petty official in the Ministry of Foreign Trade is allowed to erode into his powers and authority. Sir, the essential requisites for building up foreign markets are very much lacking in the Foreign Trade Ministry. That is because they have handed over almost 50% of their affairs to the public sector undertakings and they have totally forgotten about the imports. Now, there are so many public sector undertakings that I do not care to count them even. Of course, when talking about this sense of nationalism or sense of patriotism and sense of involvement, I would definitely indicate that some of the private sector people are doing great injustice to the name of India and to foreign trade by under invoicing and over invoicing. Whenever there is something wrong anywhere, I always say it. I am not dogmatic like some of my socialist friends. Sir, it is not only the private sector people who are indulging in under invoicing and over invoicing, it is also the public sector officials who are very much involved in over invoicing and under invoicing. If the Honorable Minister can give an assurance that he would set up a parliamentary committee that will have all the powers, and in case something was not forthcoming from the ministry, the minister could have taken to task for that on the floor of the House. In that case, I would try my best to place before the committee whatever information is available with me, but he has to give such an assurance that he would set up a parliamentary committee to probe into all these things. Even a committee of High Court judges would not do. It is only a parliamentary committee which would create a scare in the ministry and its officials. What I intend to say is that a probe is necessary. Sir, the ministry, in spite of this booklet, for all the advantages that are available to an exporter, which are enumerated here serially, is a great hindrance for the export business. It is a fact that the delay involved is enormous. The delay boosts up the prices, which become uncompetitive in the world market, and because of that, India loses the market. There is also some amount, not a great amount, of corruption. If you want these days the files to move from one department to another, then the wheel has to be greased, and who is benefited by this greasing, I do not know. Up to what limit greasing is done, I do not know, because I am not an exporter. I have nothing to do with exports, but I hear from friends that greasing has to be done, and they are not the people who can divulge, because once they do that, they will be prevented from doing any export. Probably there will be so many fictitious charges brought against them, and so they are afraid to divulge where the greasing has to be done, but all the same, it is being done. I do not think the minister can do anything to eradicate this, because he has not been able to eradicate it, and it is gradually growing. The number of agencies are quite large, and they are given in this pamphlet misleading information. They begin with the office of the Chief Comptroller of Imports and Exports, and they go through the offices of the Textile Commissioner, Jute Commissioner, All India Handicraft Board, Handloom Board, and so on. Sir, there is another chapter in this book dealing with an office called the Department of Commercial Intelligence and Statistics, which is located in Calcutta. I never came across a greater humbug or fraud anywhere in the government publications. I do not have the time to read out from this. What is mentioned in this paragraph even does not contain anything of commercial intelligence. Does the minister know what commercial intelligence is? I have my doubts whether anybody in the department knows what commercial intelligence means. If they have to learn about commercial intelligence, let them go to the private sector. If that intelligence is not made available for the sake of the nation, then it is better to wind up this organization than to have such a misleading institution. There is another paragraph here about quality control. We all know how Hindustan Steel tried to export some billets and earned us a very bad name. I do not know if we have survived that reputation that that particular consignment earned for us. Where was the quality control then? There is another paragraph on fairs and exhibitions. This is most important because this provides opportunities for officers to get a free trip to different countries. There are about 10 fairs in foreign countries. It is not given year wise, and I say it is again misleading to some extent. सो दोस्तों इसी के साथ ही डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है, और इस डिक्टेशन की स्पीड थी 118 वर्ड यानी 118 वर्ड पर मिनट, और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप लोगों ने अच्छे से ही लिखा होगा। बड़ा इजी मैटर है, सो कोई प्रॉब्लम आने वाली नहीं है। कोई भी ऐसे खतरनाक वर्ड नहीं आए हैं। एक दो वर्ड हैं जो कि मुझे लगता है कि थोड़े से हो सकता है कि सुने ना हो किसी किसी ने, जैसे कि एक वर्ड काफ़ी बार आया इरोड करके, सो इरोड एक वर्ड है जो मुझे लगा कि काफ़ी बार रिपीट हुआ है, बट एक बार अगर आपने इसे, अगर फर्स्ट टाइम नहीं बना पाए तो सेकंड टाइम बन जाएगा, सेकंड टाइम नहीं बना पाए तो थर्ड टाइम बन जाएगा, तो याद हो जाता है ये इस तरीके से। बट इनिशियल बनाने की आप ज़रूर कोशिश करिएगा। और बाकी तो कोई वर्ड इसमें कुछ खतरनाक ऐसे आए नहीं है कि जो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम देने वाले हैं, बट मैटर बहुत अच्छा है। सो अब ये वॉल्यूम 2 इसी के साथ फिनिश होती है। एक्चुअली इसमें ट्रांसक्रिप्शन नंबर 79 और 80 भी अवेलेबल है, बट 80 जो है एक ट्रांसक्रिप्शन टेस्ट है ओनली, जिसकी इंग्लिश अवेलेबल नहीं है। सो उसकी डिक्टेशन देना पॉसिबल नहीं है। अब मैं डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट करूँगा एक दूसरी मैगजीन से, आई मीन दूसरी वॉल्यूम से, जीडी बिस्ट की। सो वो शायद या तो वॉल्यूम 1 होगी या वॉल्यूम 3 होगी, मैं देख लूँगा जो भी ठीक रहेगी, जो भी मेरे पास अवेलेबल है। आप अपनी मिस्टेक्स निकालिए, मिस्टेक्स के नीचे मुझे बताइए कमेंट्स के नीचे कि कितनी आपकी मिस्टेक्स आई हैं, और शेयर करिए वीडियो को, और लाइक ठोकना तो बिल्कुल नहीं भूलना। सो आपसे मुलाकात करता हूँ अगली क्लास में अगले ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर।